Hey, stop right now. Stop. Stop.
Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate you if you're watching on your TV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. But I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Yo, it's getting spooky out here, bro. Yo, my name French Dose, man. And we about to talk about it. This is Master G here from the Sugar Hill Gang. A lot of people acting like y'all never saw this before, right? But now cloning is very serious now all over the world. We know that it's a fact. It's official. They cloning these celebrities, bro. Look at Martin Lawrence, Master G. Let's get into some more pictures, bro. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Martin Lawrence, you remember you messaged me and left a comment, right? You remember you responded to me, right? You know you watching. A lot of you celebrities watching. Hey, yo, Cat Williams, what's up, bro? Remember you got upset with me exposing you in my comment section? French Dose is lit out here, bro. And they trying to shut me down. They trying to shut me down, but it ain't gonna stop, bro. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I do this for educational and entertainment purposes only. Leave it in the comments and hit the like button. They is cloning these celebrities, bro. What more proof do you need? That's too close. They say everybody got a person that look like them, right? Well, Martin got millions of people looking like him. These people are cloned, bro. They cloned, man. Pay attention, bro.
You spoke with the creator of the universe before your birth and got to choose the person you would become. You say, I want to be the most courageous. The creator responds, then I will give you monsters to terrify you, so you can learn to conquer fear. You say, I want to be patient. The creator replies, then I will give you long, hard roads, so you may learn the art of waiting. You say, I want to be wise. The creator smiles and says, then I will let you face failure that will crush your spirit, so you understand the true value of wisdom. Then you pause and ask, this sounds difficult. Can you give me a good life instead? The creator looks at you and says, a good life isn't easy. Just as a blacksmith measures steel by its strength, I will measure you by who you become after the fire and the hammer. A good life is one that forges you into a good person. And that, my son, is a hard life.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I've never said this. Y'all know we got past lives. I always feel like in my past life, most of them, all of them, I think I didn't live the most righteous way. I feel like I was successful, but I wasn't living righteous. And I feel like this time around is the first time I'm actually doing it in the most righteous way. I ain't never said that publicly. I always tell my sister that. I tell the family that, but like that's some of the truest thing. That's one of the truest things I could ever have said. And I really feel like that. I feel like this time around I'm doing the most righteous and positive things that I possibly could do, because I ain't do it previously in none of my past lives. I feel like that's another topic for another day. I ain't never said that. Spam up if y'all feel like that, or if y'all y'all have similarities to anything that, or even another angle that goes further into that topic. Spam it up, man. That's what I feel. That's what I feel.
Oh, what went down last night at South Carolina State University in Orangeburg, it was bad. I was there, and honestly, I regret even going. I had just pulled up when the news started spreading one girl had been shot in the head, and she didn't make it. Then people started saying there were 3 more girls hit, and in total, 4 girls were shot. 3 of them passed away, and apparently around 10 others were injured. You'll probably see it all over the news today, but I'm telling you what happened last night was insane. I couldn't even stay there I left, and I'm never going back to another homecoming in Orangeburg, not after this. It's just not safe. And honestly, it's not a good look. I really hope that the family sue the school, because the girl who was an actual student there, and the people who did this, they weren't even from the campus. They didn't go there. They just showed up and took her life. The whole campus got shut down afterward. And when the shooter was arrested, he told police the bullets weren't meant for her. Like,
See? That's how, man, that shit crazy. I knew they wasn't students.
Imagine you're at your HBCU. It's homecoming week, the biggest weekend of the year. Your hair's laid, outfit on point, everyone's outside vibing, and then out of nowhere, the celebration turns into chaos. Last night at South Carolina State University in Orangeburg, shots were fired near the Eugene Suites dorms. Police confirmed 2 separate shootings. One man had to be airlifted, and one young woman sadly lost her life. Reports say there may be up to 4 fatalities in total. The campus went into full lockdown. Students were told to shelter in place. Anyone off campus was asked to leave, and homecoming was immediately canceled. SLED was called in, and the police presence was heavy all night. This was supposed to be a safe space, a celebration of culture and community, and it turned into a tragedy. We need answers, we need accountability, and we need better safety plans for moments like this. Rest in peace to the victims, and prayers up for everyone affected.
Facts. Facts. Can't never just have fun without some shit.
Are we not paying
Let me ask you a
attention to the
question.
weather?
Since when have it became normal to be 80, 75, 83, 84 degrees in October for consecutive days? I'm talking about day after day after day. In October, it's been 80-some degrees. Bees are still flying around. Like, literally, the bees are still flying around, man. And then, for those of y'all that don't know, man, next month is November. Okay? Next month is November. Look at this. Them leaves supposed to been filled. Okay? People supposed to been raking up leaves already. But see, y'all not paying attention to the seasons. Okay? The seasons is telling the times that we're in. I don't know if y'all remember this, but when we were kids, they had these pumpkin bags. I said this last year, they had pumpkin bags that you put leaves in. You know what I'm saying? You put the leaves in the pumpkin bags, put them in front of your house for Halloween. Remember that? Do y'all remember that? What happened to the pumpkin bags? Right? Because even if you went and bought them right now and you wanted to celebrate the month of Halloween, where are you going to get the leaves from if the leaves are barely falling? I mean, they're barely turning. Are y'all watching this? Y'all watching the seasons? Are you watching the times that we're living in?
They manipulating so much that, bro,
I need to know what y'all to do about this right here, man. I just moved into this crib about 2 weeks ago. First thing I found when I moved in, I was cleaning out, you know what I'm saying, put my stuff up, look under the drawer, I found this right here. I don't know what this is. So look, I threw it away. 2 days later, it's back. So I threw the little black thing away for the second time, and I told my mama about it. She told me to put some salt by the door. Bro, when I did that, boy, that's when shit really started getting weird now, real talk.
Usually when the shit happens, bro, I be trying to ignore it. But this night, bro, it was just, I don't know, bro. I just heard too much noise in the kitchen, so I started recording.
Yo, if there's somebody there, can you let me know you there? Oh, hell.
Boom, when that happened, bro, I was in the now still. I'm like, man, maybe they got rats or something up in here. But boy, when that microwave flew open, I already knew it was real. Boy, I was like, oh my God. What have I goddamn got myself into? Look, I kept telling, I was like, bro, get out my house, get out my house. That nigga done threw the whole rack of knives or something at me. I ran up out of there. I said, pew, I'm gone, cuz.
hey, you talking to it. Boy, I wouldn't have said shit.
This clip was featured on the National News Network, where police encounter an individual acting strange. They believed at first this was a simple case of someone under the influence, but they swear that as they got closer to her, she shapeshifted numerous times, which causes them to turn and run, something they've never had to do in their entire careers. Watch this. Follow me for your dose of nightmare fuel.
See, you can see that she turned into something, or let me say this. You can see that they saw something because they hauled ass quick. I don't know what they saw, but they saw something. I couldn't make out exactly what the hell was going on, but let me know what y'all saw. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree.
He's calling.
Chair. Is she still there?
In that chair right there.
There was a little girl, like I said, no bigger than Sarah. Black hair.
Well, people don't know how big Sarah is.
Sarah's about
Sarah's a 6-year-old that we babysit.
She like that? She has black hair, pigtails. Her eyes are like red, wearing a red dress. She's legit sitting doing this. She's sitting there, and she's like, she has her hands on her lap. Sadistic smile, just doing this.
And she's sitting at that chair right there, Jason said. Right there. Imagine being at the hospital and seeing something like that. My daughter's like 2 rooms down. But yeah, that's a little ghost tale for what Jason saw at the hospital right now.
Hey, I'ma say I believe him.
The video I'm about to show you is genuinely one of the most convincing and terrifying video footage evidence I've seen of a ghost or whatever this is. Check it out.
The 4th or 5th time I had watched the video, I noticed something in the corner of the room, which is actually my daughter's room. So I screenshotted it and I just zoomed in on it. My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
Here is a nice little screenshot of that in case you missed it. Yeah, that dude saw that in his house. Can you imagine seeing that? I would leave so fast, so fast. You would never ever see me in that house again, because that looks like a person with like a dead person. Like, I don't even know, but that looks like a humanoid thing, right? That's upside down. Like, I can't even look at it anymore. It freaks me out so bad.
See, pray. You gotta remove the fear. It clearly can't touch you, because if it could, it would. It can't touch you yet. It's feeding off your fear. So my advice would be just pray, bro. Pray it off. But we also would have probably had to been going to it. I had to get the family out the crib though. We gotta go to a hotel, something, another family relative house, something, bro. But we not staying here. Y'all not staying here. If I'm here fighting this shit. And I mean not physically fighting it. I mean spiritually. Or I'm praying it away. I'm doing something, bro. We gonna hire somebody. Somebody gotta come in and help. Something, bro. What's y'all thoughts? I remember that clip.
Did y'all know that Papa Legba might have visited the set while they were filming American Horror Story and caused some crazy stuff to go on? Now let's talk about it. Before I get into it, know for the 100th time, this is not what the real Papa Legba looks like. He looks more like an old man sitting in a rocking chair. But on the show American Horror Story Season Coven about the witches based in New Orleans, this is how they portrayed him. More so like the other Haitian deity named Barun Samedi. And please excuse me for my pronunciation. But with that being said, actor Gabourey Sidibe, she was the only black witch on the show. Well, other than Marie Laveau. But she talked about her real life experiences on set and how they literally had to stop production because it was getting too real. So on the show, they had to do real life Latin chants while they were summoning Papa Legba, y'all. And the whole thing about this show is it is real life American horror stories. So this stuff that they're getting isn't just random stuff that they're just coming up with. This is real life stuff, real life people's culture, real life deities. They're using real chants to summon these people. Like, this stuff is real. So on one of the scenes, they had to lay down on the ground flat on their back to do the chant to summon Papa Legba, or to get to the other side. And there was this light fixture that just kept moving, like just kept moving every time they would do the chant. Only when they would do the chant, y'all. They would stop doing the chant, the light fixture would stop. They would start back and it would start back. One day, it literally almost crashed on someone. It fell down and broke. A whole light fixture, y'all. Like, just think one of them big production light fixtures. So that was strike one. Then she stated how she felt like a finger moving up her chin, and it felt like the finger was getting bigger and bigger. Then one day she was in her little trailer outside of production, and she heard like scratching and screeching and eerie noises outside. Open the door, nobody out there. After that incident, she was literally panicking so bad, y'all, that they wanted her to go to the hospital. And she was like, you know what, I'm not going to go to the hospital because I know this is deeper than anything that these people at the hospital can do for me. So she went home and called her Catholic friend. Basically, her friend came over there and recited the St. Michael's prayer, which is basically this Catholic prayer for protection against the devil and evil spirits. And she said after that, everything went smoothly. Now, me personally, I don't think it was Papa Legba that they summoned. Probably was something totally different. It's insane to me that they was using real life Latin chants. Like, they can literally use anything other than a real life chant. But Gabourey Sidibe has talked about it like several times. Like, it was just so scary. She said she literally shouted out, pray, pray, everybody needs to pray. Like, y'all pray right now. Y'all think this is a joke. Like, she was real life scared for her life. And the fact that she was the only black woman doing these real life chants on the set, and it only happened when they did the Latin chants. Yeah, y'all wouldn't have to worry about me saying no more chants after that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, and if y'all think it was Papa Legba or something deeper, because I honestly don't even think it was Papa Legba. I think it was something else that they summoned that they should have left alone. They're gonna learn messing with stuff they don't have no dealings with or have no education about. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Well, I'm sitting here gaming, and that object up there swung and literally smacked the glass really hard. Damn reflection, but look, still moving. Let's get you before it stops. Look, still moving. Oh, look. It made them all move now. Nice. Can you make it swing like you did before when it hit the glass? It's going out of focus. Alright, now I said swing it, not move it. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Out. Yo, this thing keeps moving. Can you slide it the other way? Keeps going out of focus. Yo! Was that a nickel, a dime, a penny? Look, there's my change. That thing went flying. How did it not hit the glass?
This is a real story from a police officer. He was called to this one house. There was a woman that they had to take out and bring to the mental hospital. She wouldn't want to listen to the husband, and the husband didn't want to deal with it because he didn't want to get like framed. Oh, he was hurting his wife, this and that.
Facts.
So he called the police officer. You gotta take her. The police officer showed up to the house. The first person that opens the door is, I think it's like the son. They're like, oh, she's upstairs. And then he could hear almost like pacing on the wood floor.
You know some shit's up there.
Before he went upstairs though, the guy said, all right, just be careful where you step because you might step in blood. And the reason that is because she was pacing for so long, her feet started to peel. It's like torn off.
Ew.
Like the skin is raw and it's bloody. Just because she won't stop pacing.
Right.
He's already kind of freaked out. He goes upstairs, walks up slowly and shit. He goes into the room and he described it exactly like this. He opened the door and
Why they chop it, bro? Oh, man, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. That never ever sits well with me when I'm waiting to get the last little bit of the video and then they chop it, bro. God. Oh man, I had to hear more of that. If y'all can go in detail and y'all already know or heard about this, put it in the comments for me, please. I'm asking. And was bro dressed as Drake for Halloween? I'm weak, bro.
Hey, stop right now. Stop. Relax.
He just jumped.
John, he just jumped from the banister again.
Speak back.
Relax. What's going on? Why are you jumping like that? Are you hurt? What's your name? What's your name? I'm Nick.
Let him take over now. I'm not going to say it.
What's your name?
There may be a background officers with them.
Yeah. What's wrong? Why don't you take a seat for me? What's your name? Do you want to talk outside? What's going on? Are you hurt? You not talking to me is not going to solve anything. We have to figure out what's going on. That's not normal. Do you want to talk to me, or are you just going to stand there? What's his name?
Amish.
Adish?
Amish.
A-N-I-S-H.
Okay. Can you not step towards me, please? He's back up. Hey, relax. I'm not trying to fight you or anything, okay? I gotta make sure you're okay. Or you can sit down and they can come talk to you. You can call the shots, but we just need to find a route to go down so we can help you. That's it. Nobody's in trouble or anything. The fact that you keep moving and shuffling towards me like you're about to like swing on me or something is disturbing for me. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get into some type of position to try and flank me or whatever you're trying to do. And we're not gonna go down this route, okay? Or you're gonna try and run. You're not going anywhere right now, okay? You're being detained for your own safety and for your parents' safety. So stop trying to walk up on me, stay all quiet, and act like you're gonna try and hurt me or whatever you're trying to do or be intimidating. Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not scared of you, okay? So you can either talk to Sergeant Jump here, or me, Officer Nelson, or you can talk to the fire department. We're not leaving. Okay. Stay right there. Stop moving like that. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you keep doing it.
I'm going to tell you this much. I will place you under arrest for assault. Okay? We have every reason to believe that we are in fear of physical contact with you with what you're doing. You're balling your hand like you're ready to punch someone. You're coming within inches of other people. Are you okay? Are you good?
Okay, first of all, I thought that shit was hilarious. He jumped down the stairs, bro. He jumped off bro. Y'all seen it like I seen it. That boy is tweaking. He not possessed. He on some bullshit. He took something and he can't handle it, and that's what I feel from it. But then again, his eyes was blinking really hard, bro. I thought reptilian. I keep it a buck with you. That could be a far ass reach. All I care is that my mind is running and thinking and questioning some shit. I had a lot of things I want to say. All I'm gonna say is when we get asshole cops, cause not all cops are assholes. So we got asshole cops out there too, and we got some great cops out there too. But the asshole ones who made crazy mistakes and thought that they taser is actually they strap, and they feared for their life, and they made a mistake on certain people. Rest in peace, Stephon Clark. One out of the many. Rest in peace, though. Those type of cops who quick to use who quick to be in fear and use they weapon should come in contact with people like him. Bro, his body language. Most of communication is not verbal. What he was is body language, and his body language was saying he's about to swing on you. How many times you gonna give him a chance? That's my question. Because but again, he's a great cop, and he had a lot of composure. Because there's some asshole cops would have resorted to, I'm fearing for my life. I thought that was my taser, something like that. And in a situation like this, that's when they should be using shit like that, not on innocent people. Just saying. Bro was tweaking out. He needed an ass whooping. Maybe he needed some mental help or somebody. He needed to get to a hospital or something. Nah, he needed an ass whooping. But y'all get what I'm saying though. You walking up on me, bro. He gave indication that he wanted smoke. He lifting his head up. He keep approaching you. When he went like this with his shoulders, bro, now it's time to say, I'm not using no more words. We whooping his ass. I don't promote that type of shit, but that's what it led to. Fellas, is that not what he was saying? Let me know.
The oldest well-known cryptid sighting in the world probably goes back thousands of years ago, when you had cave paintings that depicted these strange, unusual beings. And many people speculated that they were extraterrestrial or some other creatures that these people encountered. Now, the Mothman, to me, is probably one of the oldest cryptids. It's been around, I think, for thousands of years. Now, the largest cryptid sighting, the earliest, I should say, that really made headlines was that of Spring Hill Jack in London. Now, Spring Hill Jack is this very old legend, and it goes back to the 1800s. Now, at this time, London was a very creepy place, and people often reported late at night as they would walk the streets of London, they would see ghosts, and they would see a lot of strange stuff. In 1804, there's this man, and he gets off of work really late one night, and he's walking through the streets of London. He goes past this church graveyard, and he said he hears someone calling his name. And he said it just got louder and louder. So finally he walks over to the cemetery to see who this is. And he said that's when something jumped out from behind one of the tombstones and grabs him and starts trying to pull him down to the ground and is choking him. Another man happens to come by, and this thing just takes off into the air. And that became the first sighting of what people described as Spring Hill Jack. Another infamous sighting was in the 1840s when there was a woman who was walking late one night down the streets of London, and she said out of this alleyway came this man dressed in all black. He had sort of like this black cloak on. He had bright red eyes and he had horns like a devil. And she said he jumped over to her, you know, at least 10 or 15 feet into the air. He grabs her, throws her against the wall, rips some of her clothing, and starts scratching her face. Finally, he lets go and he takes off into the air. And this became another famous sighting of Spring Hill Jack. And from that point forward, there were hundreds of reports of this man-like creature that was jumping through the streets late at night, going in front of horse carriages, causing them to crash, causing people to disappear. And some people even speculated that Spring Hill Jack was none other than Jack the Ripper. And what's interesting about is that when you look at some of these descriptions, it reminds me of Mothman. So what do you think?
I've never heard of this from London. Y'all let me know.
It comes from the recovered camera of a young couple who disappeared after getting lost while hiking in the Emerson County forest. As the footage begins, we can see the dense foliage as the couple walks along a path. Suddenly, the camera stops moving as their voices can be heard discussing something that they've spotted in the trees.
Do you see that? Over there, look, over there. Do you see that? What the hell?
If you look closely, you can see a shape moving through the thicket. However, it's difficult to tell whether it's extremely well camouflaged or actually semi-transparent.
I don't like this. You see that? Right there. Look. Oh my god.
They watch it for a few seconds before it lets out a terrifying screech.
I don't like it. Okay, fuck. Go.
The hikers quickly run, the camera jostles violently, but we can still hear the creatures shrieking as it chases them through the trees. A few seconds later, the camera falls to the ground, and the sounds fade into the distance. So did these hikers really fall victim to the legendary Wendigo? Whatever it is in the video blends into its surroundings so well, it's difficult to tell just what it is.
Over there, look, over there. Do you see that? What the hell?
So what do you think this mysterious video actually shows? Let me know your theories in
Look
the comments
close, there's
below.
more in the background. You can see his arm reach around.
See that? Right there. Look.
Am I tripping? Or did I see a face there? And it looked a little demonic. or am I tripping? Let me know if y'all saw that, or if you saw something else, or even if you believe in that clip. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can say is I don't know.
Or what they do. Or what they do. So this is not, he not guilty. So do you think that possibly Rashad Jamal could be in jail right now for something he did not do?
Possibly.
Is that a possibility? No.
0.0.
Oh, come on, gang. How was that not a possibility?
He a leader though, so he has a chance.
How's that possible? This man.
The power went to his head. Dude smart in the
right.
And he was doing shit that he was feeling like, hey, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna be able to prove this.
So you think he said he was bigger than the law?
Bigger than the law.
Why you say that? Because listen, if you're watching this, I'm gonna say the statement that he made. The statement that he made talking about Rashad Jamal was warned, and y'all gonna hear this from his own mouth, right? Y'all gonna hear it. He was warned by the authorities, and he was warned by the baby mama to stop and retreat, and he refused after he was warned several times. Right? Is that what you're tripping off of? What makes you feel like that was like a problem?
Because for number one, now I'm gonna tell you like this: if baby mama was pulling up in G-wagons and big boy mansions, okay, I've been like, damn, she wrong for that.
You know what?
But
go ahead. No, go ahead.
But for her not to have shit, what the she gonna gain from it?
You know what about this whole shit?
What?
He never said how he just automatically got his money. He said, I started talking like this, and then all of a sudden, he got a whole lot of money. He said, I'm rich, I'm pulling up. Where the money come from? He never said that part. No, how? Where was he getting the money from? That's the only part that had me like thinking like,
it's community.
nah. So he said he was getting rich off and balling off other money.
If this motherfucker selling 333 courses right now, what the he was selling them bitches for?
How you know about his courses he's selling? Why y'all in this business? He in jail now, he got a right to be selling them now.
But if he was on free, how much you think he'll be selling them for? $9.99?
9,000 probably, 900.
$999.
So you, oh my God. So you saying Rashad Jamal got paid off the game, got paid off the...
Gang, you don't be seeing all them people traveling with, like that nigga can pull up anywhere. Hundreds of people coming, gonna pop out.
Listen, if you're watching this, man, I gotta put this interview out.
Why do other men count other men pockets? Bro, why? I never understood that. Okay, if somebody getting money, why is you and the reason why this hit so home to me, by the way, free Rashad Jamal. I don't think he did it. I think he was saying too much. Put it like this. You can give game to the people. You can speak positive to the people. But when you start to move the people, is when those people is coming to get your ass. Remember that. You can say and drop as much game as you want. But when you start to move the people and control the people, now you're a target. It's not about what you say. It's if you can get people to do what you need them to do. Whether that's positive or negative. But if you're doing it in a positive manner, that's a downfall to their world. You're an enemy to them. See what I'm getting at? Some might disagree. That's perfectly fine. I don't think he did it. I think he was moving the people. He was giving the game, but he was moving the people at the same time. That's when they came and got him. And of course, people who used to ride behind every word he say is now going to listen to those people and listen to those people like he told you he was going to do. Don't that story sound familiar? Instead of it being one person that did a person wrong when that person told them that was what's going to happen and that person betrayed him, I think now we see that on a global scale. It's not just one Judas. It's a couple of them. It's more than one. It's hundreds and thousands of them. They ride with you today, but they're going to really ride with the enemy tomorrow when they don't have no one to stand with, when the enemy infiltrated that whole, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he did it. I really don't. I don't think he did it.
A leading IVF clinic outside of New York.
Behind those walls, there are people with the technology, the ability and the desire to genetically engineer human embryos, to be the first in the world to successfully clone a human being.
There's no doubt that human beings will be cloned.
So if I had the money, you had the permission, you could clone me tomorrow.
Well, I wouldn't say tomorrow. It will take a year or two. We could clone you probably within 2 years.
The possibility of cloning has been around for decades. Then, in February of this year, came the living proof it could be done. A lamb called Dolly was cloned in Scotland from the breast tissue of an adult sheep. Little Dolly and many other species of animals cloned since, including monkeys, are powerful evidence that we humans can replicate ourselves. It's a bit like taking a cutting from a plant in the garden.
Have y'all ever saw one of these pictures? It have to do with the child labor laws from back in the days. If you ever studied Tartaria in the orphan trains, you would know, like, these pictures used to always mess with my head. And it's a bunch of them. Like, where are any of the parents? If you go to work right now, it might be one person there who don't supposed to be there, like a child labor law violation. But back then, every single one of these pictures has nothing but kids. There's not one parent working in any of these factories in any of these pictures. It's the parent behind the camera. So it's just always to mess with my head. But when you study the mud flood in Tartaria and you learn about the orphan trains and then you learn about the child labor law, why wasn't nothing but kids in these factories? Where it's just kids around?
Yeah, I think so. I really do. I really do. They got rid of all the asylums. I've seen comments. I said that I've seen comments of y'all saying that some of your great grandparents actually went to the insane asylums. I've seen so many comments like that. That's crazy. And that's what I believe they did. They got the parents out the way, put the kids to work, and we got where we at right now. And this is America. This is the world. I kind of know some people gonna feel some type of way if I just pointed out America. I don't mean no disrespect to our place. I'm just saying. Sometimes we got some wicked shit that goes on here. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. And with the clone, they was cloning. He said it took him a year or two in '96. I'm sure they could do that in a couple weeks now. What y'all think? Weeks, days? What y'all think? Let me know. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. I appreciate y'all. If you're watching on your TV, whatever the case is, I wish it was smooth 7. Again, I got longer videos coming for y'all. We dropped a little something for y'all today because I know Saturdays y'all like to be. I know I'm trying to be mindful. Y'all spending time with y'all families, and I don't want to interrupt with that. Some of y'all say y'all watch this with y'all families, but I know some people are out and about handling what they need to handle. So I'm like, let me go ahead and give y'all a little shorter video on Saturday. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all Collective again. Have a good one. Until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
Ay, yeah, I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You